Hello everyone and welcome to DBD News. This is the first time we're using this format, but it's gonna be a good one. I'm your host, The King, and we are going to be covering everything you guys have missed in Dead by Daylight, talking about all of the news and information that you missed throughout the week. I hope you guys do enjoy. Let's jump on into our stories. So first of all, if you guys were aware, there was currently a kill switch going on for a specific perk, or specific perks I should say, and those have finally been reinstated in today's most recent bug fix. There's also been a lot of different changes. If you notice that on some of the bad ham maps there were no breakable walls, and other maps didn't really have breakable walls, that's been fixed. So you can now go and use the perks you've been looking forward to, and you can go on these maps with breakable walls finally making a return. There's also a ton of other bug fixes that you guys may have experienced that are now currently fixed. I'll leave them all on screen, and if there's been a pressing issue that you guys have been facing, hopefully it is now fixed with this patch. Moving on forward, 4 hours ago we received a little bit more of a cryptic tweet from Dead by Daylight. This one captioned "sound on, can you guess the sound?" and it was really spontaneous. We don't really know why this occurred or what's going on, but it's just the sound of the treatment theater. Now, a lot of people are speculating that this somehow has to correlate to FNAF. I don't really see that personally, how this has anything to do with FNAF, or even if it's a teaser, but a lot of people are saying it's a teaser, and we just gotta wait and see, essentially. I think what's more than likely is that we're probably going to be getting the treatment theater as a reworked map in the next mid-chapter patch, and Lambkin Lane might be the big one that comes out in the anniversary event. We'll have to wait and see, but a lot of people are correlating the static to FNAF for some reason, and I mean, maybe, but I don't really see it happening whatsoever. So potential teaser or not, it's still pretty ominous, but at last we carry on. Speaking of ominous, a lot of people today booted up Dead by Daylight, including myself. You got a little static screen that happened, and we basically got a brand new charm. It was pretty interesting, and a lot of people are speculating that this is because you bought the DLC on the first day that the new chapter came out with the new killer Sadako, and this is why you're getting the charm, as it's 7 days, or today's the start of the 7 days of your tape. We know that there's currently a daily login reward that's happening every single day for 7 days, with the last day being the most blood points and shards that you're going to be getting. So this is quite interesting if we get more charms about this, but if you didn't receive it yourself, maybe give it some time, and it happens 7 days after you bought the DLC, and it's pretty awesome nonetheless. Moving on forward, until March 21st, you can save 50% off on Dead by Daylight and 40% off on the Silent Hill edition through the deals with gold. So make sure you guys take a look at that. That's going to be on Xbox. If you guys want to purchase anything, you might get yourself a nice little discount. So now is the appropriate time to do something like that. Also making its way into the news is the Dead by Daylight board game is finally getting the Kickstarter going. We have a regular edition and a collector's edition, which is pretty damn cool. I actually took a look at the collector's edition, and it's going to range to about $100, and I kind of want it. You get a lot of cool things in this, including all of the killers and all the survivors. I think it'll be pretty cool if you could get this box signed by the devs as well. My goal is to try to get my hands on a few of them and even give them away to you guys if we get them signed, or just giving it away in general. I think it will be a nice little gesture, and you guys can now play DBD on the board game. And yes, bugs are included. We've seen a bug in the actual teaser image that we got for this, so bugs are included in the board game as well. Moreover, we got some of the images that we're going to be seeing for some of the cosmetics coming in. In previous videos, we talked about that these are going to be cosmetics coming into the game at an unknown date, and now we can actually see what they fully look like with the in-game portraits, essentially, or banners, I should say. So the first one we have on the list is for Felix, Elodie, and Ace. They're all doing this bowling night 50s kind of thing. It looks really awesome. I personally like the cosmetics on every single character here. They all look pretty good, and they fit the theme that they're going for. The next one that we did have is for the Legion and Dwight. This is more you know, standard. We also got a couple of images in the background showcasing a Jeff and Nia shirt, so this is pretty cool. They're going with the animal theme once again, so that is pretty awesome. We got some cat ears on the Legion. And with that being said, that is pretty much all of the news that we have for you guys. We have what potentially could be a new teaser for the new chapter or a reworked map. We have some information on the bug fixes and what's being looked into. We can finally use some of those perks that people have been wanting to use. We also received news on the board game. We have the 50% off that's going on. The free weekend just ended as well. You have your daily login rewards, and we have those banners for all of the new cosmetics that are going to be making their way into the fog. I hope you guys did enjoy this little broadcast. New scene going on. We're gonna kind of do our news videos like this. I like this host role, so we're gonna grow into it a little bit more, and now we have our own little set. And if you guys want me to add some things around, let me know. That's gonna do it for me. I hope you guys did enjoy. As always, I'm the King. Until my crown to you guys, and we'll see you guys in the fog.